All right, guys, like I said, I have a 2021 Toyota CHR. This vehicle is very short-lived for Toyota, and for pretty good reasons. If Scion was still around, this should have been 100% a Scion. Styling overall, again, similar to the Lexus. Towards the back is just like a generic, weird Japanese Asian car. I do like the spoiler on this one, how it's operated. Pretty nice. Does not affect the visibility whatsoever. You do have these door handles up here versus the likes of the Lexus, which is normal conventional door handles. You pull up here and you get into a very small cabin. And you got 4-year-olds trying to reach that stuff too. So the position of it to me doesn't make sense. It's not really a good looker. It's not a good looker at all. So I'm pretty glad this car is no longer available in the US market. But nevertheless, I'm gonna get to the interior real quick because there's some pretty cool redeeming features about the interior. 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, 169 horsepower and 151 foot-pounds of torque, made it to a CVT transmission, and you get a different engine cover this time with Toyota on it. Simple, meat and pie engineering. I know what people say, meat and pie engineering. More talk about like a V8, but come on, that's Toyota. That's meat and pie for you. I do want to go on the interior real quick because it's a very small, compact car, but Toyota did a good job trying to youth this thing up, I must say. Look at this nice stitching on here. This is blue. You get different colors from this thing as well. The armrest is slightly like a faded blue. I'm sorry it's kind of dark out here, but it does feel kind of claustrophobic in this car as well. But nevertheless, hopping inside. Now this interior right here, it reminds me of a hybrid between the 11th generation and the 12th generation Toyota Corolla. Now this infotainment center right here was debuted in the Corolla, the 12th generation Corolla. But somehow everything else feels like a 11th generation Corolla. So it's kind of a weird mixed hybrid in between the two. If I'm driving this, I'll be okay for short distance. It's not winning any awards, but again, this is a very small SUV, so don't expect much from it. I do love how the blue just pops out. I mean, that's pretty nice, I must say. And this is not the base of the base car. You do have push button ignition right here, but you can get it with a traditional key as well. But I have the key in my pocket. Let's go ahead and start it up. And there you have it. Now go for a short drive. Well, the thing I love about Toyotas is all these windows are automatically go up and down. Just love that. Every car should have that. I'd mandate every car in the world to have that. Now taking off in the Toyota CHR. It's quiet, just like the Lexus as well. And I must say, since there's less technology in here, it feels a tad bit roomier than the UX200. Merging out the traffic. Still got that Corolla roar of the 2.0 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. Simple vehicle, has enough power to get out of its way, just one person in the car. The infotainment is actually easier to use as well. You see I got a volume knob up here and the tune scroll, which I love. It holds the gears pretty well. This one ain't so bad. I like the way this thing drives. Alrighty, so now I'm going up the exact same hill, doing the exact same course. Yeah, the engine's working a little bit, but the CVT is doing this job. Check out the turning radius and see if it's the same, similar, or better. Turns in much quicker than the Lexus. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's not really that bad. So, in closing of the 2021 Toyota CHR. So this is Toyota's attempt to go in the market of this size of a vehicle. They went too funky on the design, too trying to be youthful. Honestly, the youth of today's age don't have the money to fork out a brand new vehicle, however much this car costs brand new. It's really hard for me to justify this car because, for one, it's short-lived, so the powertrain is totally fine. If anything happens, if anything happens, you have the parts for it. So the powertrain issue is not an issue whatsoever. The problem is that's going to happen in the future is parts for cosmetic styling. If you probably need a headlight, I'm not for sure how that's going to be for this car. So it doesn't make sense to buy this car. But if you love the design of it and you must have it, I would say go ahead and hurry up and buy it sooner than later. That would be my recommendation. Would you guys get this one, like a base model? Would you get a Toyota Corolla Cross? Would you get a Toyota Corolla hatchback or Corolla in general? Or the Lexus? So many to choose from. Which one would you choose? Thank you guys so much for watching this mini review of the Toyota CHR. And go ahead and check out the Lexus version of this as well if you want a more luxurious version. If you want it. It's available, believe it or not.